Hello and welcome to Lemon Studios, where we talk anything and everything entertainment. I am, of course, the Lemon himself, Zeke Lamone, and today I am here to give you my review of Cruella, the latest Disney live-action adaptation. I'll be honest, I was not looking forward to this one, because after Maleficent, where they're like, alright, we're going to take this villain, and we're going to make him sympathetic. We're like, oh, well, they're not really that bad. Like, yeah, sure, they do bad things later, but they're not really that bad. And I was really worried they were going to do this with Cruella as well. Sorry, let me try to make that more clear. I was really worried that they were going to do this with Cruella as well. And in the beginning, I really thought they were with how the origin goes, because I was like, oh, well, anyone's going to be like, oh yeah, I get why she would want to kill Dalmatians and skin them. Yeah, absolutely. And I was really, really upset, and I was immediately turned off. I really was, and it took me a while for me to get over it, pretty much, and actually start following the storyline and all that. If I had to describe Cruella as three movies, it is mainly The Devil Wears Prada, about 70%, 25% The Italian Job, and 5% Joker, because this is a much darker movie than I thought it was going to be. Once I actually saw what they were going for, I was like, oh no, yeah, no, this is very mature. I can see some parents being really upset with Disney watching this movie because they're taking their kids and they're taking their families to go see this movie or buying it on the premium stupid Disney thing that they're doing on Disney Plus. Can I rant about that real quick? Yeah, I'm gonna pay a subscription to Disney Plus, and I'm gonna get this premiere movie, but I'm also gonna have to pay extra $30 for it. I hate it, but I don't hate it because it's such good business. Because Disney Plus is a family thing, and if you get one of their premiere movies that's going to be on freaking the theaters, if you go to the theater and you have a family of five, that's like over $100 just to go to the theater, but you can pay $30. I don't know how I really feel about it, but I don't really like it that much to begin with because, I don't have kids and I'm selfish. Anyway, but I also like the movies, so I don't really care. Anyway, back to Cruella. It is a much darker storyline than originally intended. Well, not originally intended. I guess it was what they intended, but what I was anticipating anyway. Because, yeah, no, she's just our protagonist. Cruella is just the least evil of two, and she's not really Cruella. Her getting Cruella was all right. I don't need a explanation for her name. I kind of wish her name was just Cruella. But, like I said with the Joker vibes, she starts as Estella, and then she becomes Cruella, and that's how it goes, and it's like this alter ego type of thing. Or was it like Batman, where Cruella is really who she is, like how Batman is really Bruce Wayne, and Bruce Wayne is really the alter ego, and Estella is the alter ego, but Cruella's the real person. You get it. But, yeah, they do that, and, that was kind of cool. Too long of a movie. Very, very long of a movie. It's about 2 hours long, I believe. Yeah, 2 hours and 15 minutes with 15 minutes of credits with a mid-credit scene. Could have been an hour 30, maybe an hour 40. They could have trimmed a lot of stuff of it, especially in the beginning. To me, the beginning is very, very slow. But once she actually gets going and meets the Emma Thompson's character, who's the villain, and absolutely steals the show every scene that she's in, she's just absolutely ruthless. And just so freaking funny. I could not stop laughing. I absolutely love the Emma Thompson's character in this movie as well. Yeah, she steals the show, and I love Emma Stone. And Emma Stone does great, especially when she's actually Cruella, and the actual Devil Wears Prada stuff actually starts going on. It's very, very good, very well executed, and when those two characters are on screen together, it's absolutely magical. I was just like, man, I'm captivated. I can't turn away. Everything else, the two lackeys of Cruella, they're pretty good as well. Very good cast overall. It's just, when Emma Thompson and Emma Stone are acting off of each other, it is at its strongest. The other complaint I have is the music. It's nothing against the music. I love all the songs. Honestly, I would download the soundtrack if there's a soundtrack. There probably is a soundtrack. I'm going to look it up. And if there is, I'm going to download it. But it's very noticeable, and it's basically non-stop throughout the whole entire movie. It takes place in the 70s, I believe. Yeah, it's the 70s. So there was that big punk rock feel that was really changing everything. Cruella's changing everything. So I get it, but literally every 5 minutes or so, it's playing a very hit song, And sometimes it does enhance the scene, and sometimes it was just a distraction. I was like, man, this song, huh? Like, a soundtrack can really make or break a movie. This didn't really make it or break it. It was kind of just there. It's just in some cases, I was like, yes, this song really elevates everything. And sometimes the song was just like, well, they just had the budget. And I think this movie was like $200 million to make, and I think most of the budget was probably towards the soundtrack. I would not be surprised if that was the case at all. But if I had to rank it on this here lemon scale, I would give Cruella store-bought, could be lemonade if I'm in a really good mood, but I'm going to give it a store-bought lemonade as my final verdict. I can see a lot of people not liking it. I honestly call this like the best live-action Disney movie, and also like sometimes the worst live-action Disney movie. I have very mixed feelings about it, but I overall actually came out really enjoying it. I was entertained, and that is the main job of a movie, is to keep me very well entertained. So, have you seen Cruella, and what did you think about it? Comment below and let me know, and I will see you all here next time at Lemon Studios.